got a beautiful day here on a Friday. We got 54 degrees. What, December 8th? Happy Hanukkah. It started last night. We'll continue. We'll go down towards the ice skating rink here at Millenium Park, and we're going to have some wind today, but that's okay. Every time the temperature heats up, I said heats up in December, 54 degrees. Feels kind of strange here, but hey, let's enjoy it here. And Jackie Allen, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, let's check out the ice skating rink. Hopefully people will be ice skating. It'll be a good day. Instead of walking into the loop, I feel like walking to the lakefront since it's sunny. And we'll check out the ice skating ribbon. And there are still leaves on the trees in Millenium Park. They look green. Look at that. We're going to go right by it. Hey, Tara, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks so much for being on this morning. All the gifts. And Cole, thanks for tuning in. Melissa, good afternoon. How you doing? Yeah, like I said, we have 54 degrees. We got some wind. Hopefully the wind will die down once we get into the park here. I'm hoping they'll still have the ice skating going here and they won't have everybody cleared off for the Zamboni, but at the very least we'll go by Maggie, Daley ice skating ribbon and hope to get some good scenes of people ice skating like we did on Wednesday. Take advantage. Like that guy's in shorts. That guy up there's in shorts. People are holding their jackets. But you know, still a few people got their coats on here. Thanks, Tara. Danny, how you doing? Good afternoon. Yeah, Sharon, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. And the lunch bunch, like the Christmas trees and the snowmen and emojis there. That's nice. And yeah, the city's looking nice. It was nice to see all those holiday lights, people decorating their houses last night. Lincoln Park. We'll head up Michigan Avenue tonight because I skipped over it last night and finally got some rest, got caught up on my sleep. It was nice. Look at that, the nice colonnade. They light that up at night. They make it looks pretty nice. And look at that, here's what I'm saying. We still got, they're not green, they're yellow, but we still have leaves on the trees. It's so strange. These trees, they planted them there purposely. They're the first ones to bloom in spring and the last ones to lose their leaves in the fall. Kind of protected here with the buildings. Kenny, how you doing? Yeah, that's great. 65-inch TV, that's great. Yeah, isn't it nice? You could just throw the live on the, all right, I got to get out of the street. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of people that wear shorts in Chicago this time of the year. Yeah, they're still ice skating, so let's get some ice skating here. Oh, the perfect Christmas present filmed in Chicago. Isn't that nice? Yeah, there's so many movies and shows that are filmed in Chicago. We're a movie set for so many things. And look, yeah, people are ice skating in short sleeves. Look at this. I'm going to show you. There's like a thin layer of water almost on top of the ice skating rink here because it's so warm. So here, welcome to Chicago. Yeah. And 992 subscribers. Yeah. We're getting close to 1,000. Thanks to you all for subscribing and spreading the word here and joining in the lives here. And look at this. Yeah, people, you don't even have to wear a coat today. Look at this, synchronized. Look at that. They're synchronized ice skating there. Those people know what they're doing. Look at that. Are you seeing that? That is awesome. Let me get a spot here. Maybe there. Yeah, they're putting on a show. That's great. There's some people ice skating. They say they got the little, and yeah, there's a layer of water. There's a layer of water. Brandon, how's it going? Cole, yeah, spinning swans. They were looking good. Let me zoom in here to show you. There's a layer of water on top of the ice skating rink, and they chilled us down. And look here, they're coming by here. Look at that. That's nice. And you get the little polar bear there, and I would need one of those. People are like, Brian, why don't you skate? I would need to, holding the gimbal, I'd be trying to hold on to one of the polar bears. And but over there they were doing some synchronized ice skating. Hopefully they'll do it again there. And they're so confident she's not going to fall down, and she's wearing like a tank top. Isn't that amazing? But here, let me pan back out here. So we got people ice skating. They're really zooming around here. Look at this. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the water. I'm sticking around because I want to see if they put on another show there. Here, hold on, let me turn the chat back here. Yeah, where's my plays? I know people want me to skate. I have a hard enough time not falling down, just filming and talking, you know. But surf skating, that's what it is. Yeah, it's there we go. Maybe he's gonna put on a show here. Hold on a second here. So come on, give us some little moves here. I'll stick around. Maybe they'll do another skating on ice here. So if you're making comments, I turned off the comments because I'm trying to zoom in to film these people that know what they're doing with the ice skating here. And so let's see if we get them, they'll put on a little show for us here. Look at that. Yeah, yeah, it's looking nice. These are like professional skaters here. See if they get motivated to do something. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. Holding on to the skate there. There, you got the polar bear. Okay, let's see if they do something here. Come on, do something. Please help us out here. Give us some footage here. There we go. So if you just tuned in, we're at the Millenium Park ice skating rink here. Let's see if these people put on a show for us. When I walked up here, they were doing synchronized spins. There, he did a nice jump there. But yeah, if you just tuned in, we're at the Millenium Park ice skating rink here. We got 54 degrees on December 8th. Happy Hanukkah. Happy, you know, there, look at that. Wow. It's doing that with a layer of water. It's very slick out here today. So the ice is melting here. We'll see if they... I'm just sticking around here to try to get some synchronized ice skating here. They're planning on what they're going to do. They're talking it out. We finally got some people ice skating here. Usually when we come here at lunchtime, they got to clear everybody off and they'll smooth out the ice, but they might do that later, and we'll head over to the Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon. But we'll just stick around here for a minute or two more, and then I'll start moving here, because I know the first rule of a live streamer, you got to keep moving. If you stick around too long, people will fade away, because you got to keep the change of scenery here. Yeah, there we go. He'll do some spins. He was doing some jump. Look, double axles, triple axles. I don't know what they'd call that. But here, I'll turn the comments back on here. Yeah. So the way I roll. Melissa, Chris, thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Brandon, Michael. Thanks everybody. Mylene, yeah. Beautiful day to skate. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this area here, see where we're at here. We're at the Millenium Park ice skating rink. We got a layer of water on top of the ice because it's so warm. So we'll continue to walk around here. We'll head over towards the Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon and see what the condition of the ice is over there. But there's a good crowd gathered around here. People renting skates. Just most people are just watching. Look at the beautiful skyline we got here, and of course we got the official Christmas tree. We came down here before Thanksgiving and we watched them light this thing up. But we'll head towards the lake. Maybe I'll get over to the lake since it's so warm. People are taking photos up there. And what else is going on here? Any other big things going on this weekend? You know, I was talking to Magic Mike about Wrigleyville. They got a big pub crawl on Saturday, so that might be an opportunity if I can get motivated. You know, I'll do my normal errands on Saturday, go to the grocery store, do laundry, talk to my father, clean up the place, do dishes. I got a big pile of dishes. Because my other place had a dishwasher. Now I'm living without a dishwasher and I miss it. It's amazing how much you miss something like that, you know. You don't realize it, the convenience, minor conveniences, but it's okay. And there's the Great Bean of Chicago. See, look, they have changed it since we were here last. They added that orange fence that wasn't there. They're doing more. See, I'm updating you on the progress of the bean construction here, and you guys are cracking me up. See, I'm finally starting to figure out how, you know, I would always you guys are making good comments. I always would misinterpret the comments, especially on TikTok, because most people were just joking, you know, and you're joking too, which is good. It's hard to sometimes decipher the intent of comments. You got to remember, most people are just jovial and having a good time. Thanks for being on here. Yeah, we'll head right across the pedestrian walkway there. We'll get good views of the city. You've seen this a million times before, but I think we're just enjoying having a nice Friday walk. You're seeing so many people out and about enjoying this weather. And I wonder if they're going to have any. See, they got the glass closed on the stage. I don't think they're having any programmed events. You think they would have some Christmas time stuff programmed for the Pritzker Pavilion there, but there's the bean. Many little beans in front of the big bean. Oh yeah, thanks for tuning it in. Lisa. Oh, that's a third Lisa. So we got, of course, Pizza Lisa usually tunes in, and then we got another Lisa, and that's your third Lisa, Lisa 444. That's great. Yeah, the stage, set the stage here. Frank Geary band shell here. Walk around the great lawn here. They got roped off. There's the bridgeway to connect you up to the Art Institute. We'll go by the Magic Hedge here. Is there anything else going on this weekend? Any other big Christmas festivities? I know they got they got Light Festival up at Botanical Gardens. There's many suburban communities that have ice skating rinks and light shows. I already told you I think I'm going to skip the one in Fulton Market because you got to pay to get in. I'm all about free stuff. But I'm sure it's nice. It has axe throwing, and they have an ice skating rink there too. The Peninsula ice skating rink, it's all programmed. It's hard to get access up there, and it's small anyway. It's just something to see. You know, there's interesting views of the water tower, or Michigan Avenue from that. Just like you can get to the roof deck of the probably easier to get to the roof deck of the giant Starbucks. You want Michigan Avenue views. You saw photos of it? Yeah, it looks nice. Oh yeah, Chicago has a free events magazine. I think most of it's online now. They used to have all those things they would give away at the newsstands there, but you know, not as much as printed anymore. Finally, we're getting away from the print media. Everything's on our phones now. Truly in the digital age here, wasting electricity. But look at all these people walking up the nice pedestrian walkway here. Get you across Columbus. Yeah, Chicago perch fishing. Oh, you got some jumbos? Got some doubles. That's great. Yeah. I know that axe throwing, it was real axe throwing, you know. It's just, you got to be careful those things don't pop off and snap back at you, you know. Wrigley's free, good. Yeah, you can get into the Gallagher Way. Gallagher Way, they got a nice Kris Kringle market up there with the Ferris wheel. Outside of the the park. But if you want to go inside the park, I know they got premium pricing on weekends. Yeah, I lucked out. I got in for $5, but that was on a Monday night when it was 18 degrees in a Bears game. Monday night, and there was no one there. But on this weekend, I'm sure it's going to be really much more crowded inside Wrigley Field. People ice skating, and with that pub crawl going on weekends, you know. But hey, look how nice this bridge looks. We'll head right over to Maggie Daley Park. Check out the ice skating. It is pretty. It's nice. It's again, I don't have to wear my gloves. I got my ball cap on. I do have a warm coat, but it just makes it feel nice, enjoyable walk, be able to walk around, and yeah. Oh, there's a cool dartboard based on baseball. Yeah. Oh yeah, you could. They got many dartboard games like that where you can, yeah, you can play like single, double, triple, all that stuff. Yeah. Here, hold on a second here. Oh, sorry about that. Crap. See, I keep fudging with the. Hold on a second here. Here, we'll get this fixed here. So, there we go. Sorry about that. I keep fudging with my gimbal trying to get the camera straight because it gets slightly one side to the other, and I keep fudging with, just like when I hit the mute, I keep fudging with it until I accidentally hit the button on my phone when I was trying to get the camera straight, and that's why we messed up the aspect. But hey, this is live TV. Anything can happen, as people know. And see, now I had it straight, and every time I turn it gets a little crooked, and then it goes from one side to the other, and then I got to keep, you know, I can't just leave it alone. You think I could just like leave it alone, but I can't. Yeah, look at that skyline. Look at that beautiful skyline there. We got a plane coming straight over us. And that's why it's so nice to be able to walk across this pedestrian bridge. Takes you right to Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon. We'll walk around this whole thing. We got 12:24 in the PM. Look how warm it is, and it feels really warm right here, where this reflective material reflects the sun's rays, and it's really warm right here. It's like a natural heater concentrating all the sun's rays in that circle. It's shorts weather. We can go kayaking in the river today. 54 degrees, December 8th. Got some little breezes. Yeah, a solar cooker. That's exactly what it is. This bridge acts like a solar cooker. And yeah, I always wanted to try one of those when I was camping. I always just used the butane, old-fashioned way, like the Coleman grills. But hey, great lawn. Maggie Daley Park. We'll head right up here. We were here on Wednesday, but I'll just walk around the whole thing and get you some views of people ice skating, enjoying this fine weather day. The Joker's hideout. Yeah, you know, that was like a cave, like in the Hollywood Hills there, where the Hollywood sign is. And yeah, the old 60s Batman TV show where they would drive the Batmobile. That was just like you could still go there. There's like hiking trails behind the Hollywood sign. And the Batman's cave is like right there. Just like a back lot, you know, of all. It's like MASH was filmed in the back lot there in California, because the hills of California look just like South Korea, right? They're piping in the music here. People sitting out in the cafe here, sitting on the picnic tables. If you bring your own skates, you can just hop right in here. But of course, they got rental on the other side. I'll show you where it's at here. But here's the Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon here. Enter at your own risk, and you can store your stuff right there. Piping in the Coldplay music. Here comes some people. Yeah, I'm the same way. People are always like, they're asking me to ice skate. I have a hard enough time just walking around here, not running into a tree. But I enjoy everybody. I enjoy watching everybody else ice skate. For me, that's enjoyable enough. Just like the same with the Ferris wheel. I watch people go around the Ferris wheel. It's a spectator sport. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so you got the little kid on the skates here. People skating by. Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon here, Millennium Park. You did the MASH television show hike? Oh, I bet it. Yeah, because you go up all those. That's interesting. They got an actual hike. You can check out all that stuff. What is that? Is that Topanga Park? It's over by Topanga Park. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, he's skating. Yeah, that's how you do it. So here we'll walk around here. Oh, it's in a private neighborhood. Yeah. Yeah. There's a back way. Yeah, there's a way to sneak into it. I bet people do that all the time. Here comes a bunch of people here. Yeah, there was people. Where was that at? When I walked by the Lincoln Park Zoo Ferris wheel, there were people screaming on it when it went around because it seemed like it was going around kind of fast. And then when they would get over the top, you know, you get that little drop in your stomach, like a roller coaster, and people were screaming with their hands up on the Ferris wheel. It was interesting, but it's not that large. But here, look at the, yeah, here's the, oh, it's okay. Here's the ice skating ribbon here, Maggie Daley Park. Look how well used it is today. This is the day to go ice skating because it's nice and warm. You know, it's not so crowded that you can still skate without running into people. Yeah. And actually the ice condition's pretty nice for how warm it is. It's much sloppier at the one over by the Bean. It had like a half an inch of water on it, but this one's not bad at all. And look at the skyline views you got. That's what makes this so nice. You got what a nice place to have an ice skating rink here. Yeah, less water. I agree. This is much better maintained. And you know, you see, there's an ice skating rink in Wicker Park, but it's not. They don't have chillers for it. So I'm sure it's a pond today because there's no way you can keep the ice frozen when it gets this warm, unless you got the chillers in there. And here we'll head over to where you can rent the ice skates. Maggie Daley Park, your ice skating ribbon. Yeah. Rent control compartment, yeah, or apartment. That's good. Oh, wow, that's nice. Yeah, watch the sunset there. That sounds nice. Yeah, that's great. Here comes some people. Yeah, Ole Miss. Yeah, look at that. Look at these people. Isn't that so pleasant to watch? Just people skating along here. They're filming the same thing. See, you can just lace up there. You got your Blackhawks jersey on. Yeah, you know where we're at here. What a great spot here. Yeah, you can just sit on the bench here. So if you need to rent skates, when I went in there, if I go in there, I lose my connection. So there's restrooms. You can rent skates. You can get the little sleds there if you need a penguin or a polar bear to hang on to. And yeah, people ice skating in short sleeves in December. This will be nice tonight even, I bet. We might come by here. I might start off my live tonight on TikTok so the people in TikTok land can see this before we go up Michigan Avenue, since I'll have more time to get home tonight. It's a Friday night. I'm not being such a rush to get home. Not that I'm in a rush to get home other times. It's just, you know, ease into the weekend. But look at the nice skyline views here. Skate buddies, that's what they're called. Yeah. You drove through Topanga? That's nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is, and it's circular. You could just keep skating around in one direction. You know, one of my friends from Cincinnati came in, and his son, teenage son, who's now in college, he played on a hockey team. He brought his skates. I said, if you bring your skates, you know, come downtown. I met him downtown here. and he hopped right on here. He went around 3 times in like 30 seconds. He went around. He could skate so fast. He was dodging in and out of people, around people, because he could fly around this thing. And he thought it was pretty nice because of how it goes up and down, and it has nice curves. And he gave it good reviews, and that was from he could have played minor league hockey. You know, he was a real hockey player, and he jumped on this thing, and, you know, his daughter, you know, they rented some ice skates, his wife and his daughter, and they went around and they enjoyed it too. And yeah, the kids are enjoying it. Look at that with their family there. Look at that, yeah. Isn't this nice? And see, Maggie Daley would be very happy to see this. That's why this is named after. Not only is this free, the playground that we go through sometimes, it's a big giant playground for the summertime. It's just a giant playground, you know, which is, we got picnic tables, and then this turns into a roller rink. This turns into an inline skating roller rink in the summertime, and there's climbing walls. It's 59 in Tennessee. That's nice. Look how warm it is. So the warmth is spreading across the nation. That's pretty good for December in Tennessee too. 59, you're almost to 60 degrees there. December 8th. Isn't global warming great? I'm joking. The cold weather's coming. I'm sure I'll eat these words about a week from now. We'll have a blizzard when I'm trying to get out of town. And yeah, see, they're filming it too. Isn't it nice? You can just walk alongside here. This is what's nice. It's easy for me to film here. I can walk right alongside of it and get people coming around the corner here. Yeah, almost bit the dust there. Nice recovery. Yeah, we'll follow these people as they skate around here. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that skyline view. And this is so great at night. That's why I think I do have to come back here tonight. We'll do our walk up Michigan Avenue with the lights here after work, and we'll start it here, and then I'll walk over to the main ice skating rink. We'll see if it's refrozen by then, and then we'll go straight up Michigan Avenue because we didn't do it last night. But I posted more of that footage there of some of the nice residential Christmas lights that we saw there in Lincoln Park, which was nice. And so look at the geese. Hey, let's go say hello to the geese. The geese are walking across the sidewalk. And we'll head right over to the lakefront. What we got, 12:34. We'll say hello to the geese. We'll see if they hiss at us. I won't get too close. They're pretty nice. They're used to human beings. They're always, sometimes they cross DeSable Lakeshore Drive and all the traffic has to stop so the geese could walk across the highway. Yeah. Zip, boom, drink. There you go. Yeah, you make a drinking game out of anything. How many times I say do that. You know how many times I say just make a drinking game out of it, you know? Or Scenes of the City, or, you know. Oh yeah, I know. And that's why I try to tell people too. People, and I know people are joking, you know, I got to remember that sometimes people aren't, you know, you never can tell. And someone, I think they were just joking. They were like, what did Maggie Daley do to deserve a park named after her? I'm like, well, she died of cancer. And that kind of shut them up, you know. And that's why this is a cancer survivors park. But, you know, just like Maggie Daley, my mother, not everybody survives, you know, and everybody's dealing with this. There's people that I'm friends with, you know, that are dealing with cancer issues right now. Other people have other disabilities they're dealing with, and we're empathetic to that. That's why all the stuff I complain about, I can still walk around and show you guys scenes of the city, so I got nothing to complain about. And if we can all share this and just enjoy it and help each other out, that's what it's all about. And thanks again, my great moderators, Chris and Sarah and Diana and Nita, everybody that helps out, Magic Mike and Kahala. Kahala's family's dealing with stuff, you know. She's helping her family out a lot, and she's dealing with stuff too, you know. Everybody, it just puts things in perspective. So what I'm going to do, yeah, see, so this is the Cancer Survivors Park here in Maggie Daley Park. You can look right up to the St. Regis. And if we walk this way, you can look straight down USABA Lakeshore Drive straight to the Field Museum. And that wonderful view you get of the Field Museum looking back the other way. McFetridge Park. Yeah. Oh, did they have a hockey rink up there? Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, everybody's touched by cancer. I know it's such a... Oh, sorry to hear about that. And yeah, I know everybody, we're dealing with that, so sorry to hear that, Tara. And well, we can empathize and help each other out here, and we'll walk over towards the lakefront here. And yeah, there's a giant ice skating rink in the Midway Plaisance. I got down there last winter and filmed it. I guess I need to get back down there again. I was down there in the fall, but they didn't have it set up. And then look at this housing. So this housing's been here for a while before they even that building, but then they built all that stuff behind it. That was going. So here's the lake. Here's the lake. Here's the curve in USABA Lakeshore Drive. That's Monroe Harbor. That's the boathouse for Monroe Harbor. Plaisance, yeah. The Midway. Monsters of the Midway. A pleasant Plaisance. But yeah, look at Lake Michigan. It's still liquid water. It's not frozen yet. There, see, there's tennis courts over here. So if you just joined, we're in Chicago. We walked through Millenium Park. We walked through Maggie Daley Park. We went through 2 ice skating options there, the ribbon and the actual rink. And today, besides the wind, I'm surprised no one's playing tennis down here since it's 54 degrees, but yeah, Plaisance. We'll make it a band. But yeah, they get these so they moved these tennis courts. The tennis courts used to be kind of closer to where the ice skating ribbon is, and they moved them over here when they built Maggie Daley Park, so they made space for that. And they said these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tennis courts, and these are well used in the summertime. If we walk, all these would probably be used would be being used, but I guess since it's wintertime, people got other stuff to do. You can go indoors, play racquetball, but this is all residential. There is supposedly some retail things underneath there, like little grocery and stuff, but I don't know how much is used anymore. Because when these were built, there were no grocery stores downtown at all, but now there are many options. You know, Brandon knows that too. Even over by where he lives, they got the mini grocery stores right there along Columbus. And we'll head underneath USABA Lakeshore Drive, and we'll head over towards the Columbia Yacht Club. You can join the Columbia Yacht Club and get on that boat. They got little sailboats and kayaks and restaurants out there, and what else they got out there on the Columbia Yacht Club. And all these options. Here's a map of Maggie C. Daley Park right here. Look at that. So that's, you see where we're at here. We walked by the tennis courts. We're over here, but that's the ice skating ribbon right there. We walked over the BP Bridge. That's the big playground I was talking. There's the lake. So we're gonna head right. We can go right over towards the lighthouse. Yeah, pickleball. Pickleball is so popular now. My nephews play pickleball all the time. Usually when we go by Oz Park, there's always somebody playing pickleball. And yeah, you can use a tennis court too. It's just a smaller tennis court. And miniature golf. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those volcanoes. Yeah, all the obstacles. Oh, Brandon's place is great. Brandon, yeah, the Optima. There's the roof deck, and then there's the lower deck, and there's like basketball courts. There's like, you know, all those kitchen areas and pool tables, ping pong. It's amazing. So yeah, I hope to visit Brandon there again sometime. And that's awesome. Thanks, Brandon, again for getting us to the roof deck. It's amazing views there at the top of the Optima. So I feel blessed with all these friends and neighbors that live in all these interesting buildings throughout the city. We get to, like Jen and Jeremy and Brandon and other people. And see, here's where the people get off the highway here. Hey, we'll have nice clear views to Navy Pier because all the boats are out of the harbor. And it is pretty when all the boats are here, but it's interesting when they're out too because you can actually see the pier better. And here's the Columbia Yacht Club that I was talking about. That's an old Laker. They're real long and narrow, the Lakers. They're long and narrow so they can fit through the locks. The locks along the Great Lakes system, the St. Lawrence and Great Lakes lock system, they're narrow. So Lakers are long and narrow. And that's why they rock and roll so much in those waves. And that's why we talked about this before, that the LA Lakers, the basketball team, it used to be the Minnesota or Minneapolis Lakers. They were named after the Lakers, like at Duluth, Minnesota. And then they went out to California and kept that name because I was like, what lake in California are they named after, you know? But it's because they, you know, and like the Cincinnati Royals became the Sacramento Kings, I think. I'm not for sure. All these teams move around. But hey, look at these skyline views over here. See, that's up to Streeterville, and then this is Lakeshore East. All this residential buildings here. Third Coast Cycles is being dismantled. Here's the DuSable Harbor, the Columbia Yacht Club. We got a beautiful 54-degree. Another person in shorts. People running and jogging in shorts on a December day. Look at that. Chicago Cardinals. Yeah, the Chicago Cardinals, for the football team, started in Chicago, went to St. Louis, and ended up in Arizona. And I always joke they're going to keep moving south and west. They'll end up in Hawaii, you know, or Guam. You know, you just keep moving south and west. The Arizona Cardinals were, you know, imagine that. Chicago had two football teams. Way back in like the 20s, that's how far back that goes. Because they were in St. Louis a long time. And then poor St. Louis, then you know, St. Louis lost the Cardinals, so they got the Rams. And then they lost the Rams again. Rams went back to LA, you know, and so they're like, what are we, Cleveland? You know, they should start a new expansion team, and what could they name it, you know? But look, there's like a tugboat out there. There's a tugboat out there. It's like they're fixing the piers, so they're making some repairs on the yeah. See how they got a lot of boards off the piers, so they're repairing the piers here at DuSable Harbor. Yeah, look at the Raiders. The Raiders were in Los Angeles, then Oakland. So I think they were in Oakland, then LA, then they went back to Oakland, then they went to Las Vegas. Isn't that amazing? And so we hopefully the same thing doesn't happen with the Bears. I know the Bears want to move out to Arlington Heights, but there's still a chance that the Bears could. I almost tripped there. The Bears could move to a different city, you know. And see, look, I almost tripped and fell just walking down the street. So you don't want me to try ice skating. I'll end up in the ER there. Brandon will have me. I'll be doing a live stream from the hospital there at Northwestern Hospital. Did you hear that? Yeah. You know his daughter? That's good. Hey, the way I roll, you got some connections there. That's good. The McCaskies. But, oh no, the Cardinals. Oh no, the Cardinals. Stormy Bidwell. Okay. Okay, good. But yeah, look at that. Look at that tugboat. Let me zoom into this tugboat. I'm missing this. There's a tugboat driving down through the harbor. You don't often see this. Yeah, they're making repairs. They got, you know, they're driving around there. Oh, the city that works. Look at that. So here we'll pan back out here. Hopefully I won't turn on the move here. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago. Santa Clara, yeah, the 49ers. The old gold miners there. Candlestick Park. Well, they reconverted that too. And see, nothing's constant but change. Bears are considering using the parking lot for a new stadium. Hey, whatever keeps them in the city. You know, I'm not nothing against Arlington Heights, but you know, I know even some people in Arlington Heights don't want it there because that's going to bring congestion and problems, even though it brings economic development. You know, to me, I'm old-fashioned. I think the sports team should be in a central business district. I know it's expensive for the stadium. We invested all this money in retrofitting the stadium. It was a shame it was done. You know, it could have been done better because as soon as it was built, many people didn't like how they retrofitted Soldier Field just to increase the seating capacity and add all those skyboxes. It has a lot of nice amenities, but, you know, it's a giant spaceship there, ruined the historic character of the colonnade, so they lost their historic status because they altered it too much. And then, you know, too many cooks ruined the soup. Nobody's happy with it, and they still want to move out. The Bears always have wanted to move out. Even they never wanted to be in Soldier Field. They used to play in Wrigley Field, and when they moved to Soldier Field in 1970, it was always meant to be a temporary solution. But then they ended up being there for what, 50 years or more? You know, 60 years, 60 years, yeah, 50 years, 53 years. But I know money. It's you know, they think they need more money to field a team, and they'll never get a Super Bowl. They'll never get a Super Bowl because we're in a cold market, just like Minnesota Vikings. The only reason they got a Super Bowl is because they built the dome. You know, look at this sculpture with the eyes. I rode a bike by this, and I was talking about it. Now we can finally get a good image of it here. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago. Here we're over here by the mouth of the Chicago River. We'll check out that fireboat. And look, the Coast Guard. See the Coast Guard stations there? Yeah, today would be a great day to fly a kite. Look at this. Look at this crazy sculpture with the eyes. All these eyes staring back at you. This freaks me out when I drive by it. It's almost psychedelic. You know, I use that word too much, but it is. Or it's very artsy. All these eyes this is what it feels like to be on social media. All these eyes staring at you all the time. Oh, this is and look, they got the skyline. They got see, they got images of the skyline. It's Chicago, and they got all these eyes. I guess it's the eyes of Chicagoans here all staring back at us. And this is interesting artwork. Let's see what this is. They got a plaque here that tells about it here. So, and we'll go out and look at this fireboat. It's called Homebound. It's called June 2023. Artist is Leonard Surajaya. And look, it talks about all these neighborhoods. That's nice. Look at all these neighborhoods. Yeah. Check that out. Homebound. Homeward bound. But you can see the Coast Guard station behind there. And then we got these boats. And here, let's check out the Fred A. Bussey fireboat. So yeah, they rent this out. People rent this out for parties and excursions. It used to be a fireboat, but now it's a tourist boat, just like a river tour boat. You can see this going up and down the river all summer. We saw it go by several times. The number 41. There's the new, larger working fireboat, the Christopher Wheatley, which we see that with the jets and an actual working fireboat. But this is a retired fireboat, the smaller one, the Fred A. Bussey. And look how nice that looks. Let me get back to get the whole thing there. Look at Navy Pier. Look how nice it looks there with Lake Point Tower. We're here at the mouth of the Chicago River. There's the Anita D. And there's the Coast Guard station. Yeah, it's like a spider. Oh, all those eyes. Yeah, it's like the 8 eyes of the spider. See, look, you see what I mean? The camera's just slightly... There it is. There's the Coast Guard station. There's the Coast Guard station here for Chicago. And that's a working Coast Guard station. Helps keep the river safe, and people in the lake, they're always doing lake and water rescues. And they participate in the Air and Water Show. But here's the Fred A. Bussey fireboat. Look how nice that looks. Parked on the side of the Chicago River here. And you can see the bridge for DuSable Lakeshore Drive right there. And we'll head right underneath that. Thanks everybody for being on here. Yeah, they repurposed it, isn't it? Yeah, it would be really fun to have a party on this fireboat. And you see in the back here, they got it screened off, so they might be using it for the holidays even. There's a skylight there, and you see how there's an enclosed area in the back with some chairs and tables. And it's a true party boat here now. And here comes a boat. That guy was using the restroom there, but I'm glad he turned away. That's fine. I didn't notice it until but here comes the blue dog. Look at let's zoom into the blue dog here. The blue dog's coming underneath the bridge there. And see how it's decorated for Christmas? It's got the garlands, and yeah, it's looking nice. So here we'll pan around here. Scenes of the city, Chicago River. So here we'll cruise on over this way. Look how nice that looks, yeah. Yeah, it needs a fire pole. It needs a fire pole down to the water, or a slider at least. You know, so here we'll head right underneath here. Look at these electric skateboards. There goes Dan on his electric skateboard. He's got a much quieter one. There's Chicago Riverwalk. They got really nice murals underneath here. It's all these historic scenes of different areas of the city that mean something to Chicago. Hey, walking the dog, yeah. Yeah, catch it in the reruns if you missed the boat footage. That's why we do it, you know. Look, see, so, you know, the old working on the canal, Wrigley building with the gum, the Tribune, the boats. I guess that's the fountain and the Field Museum, and that's the Century of Progress World's Fair. It was 1933. All the Basque Bridges, Chinatown, the old amusement parks. Remember these old amusement parks that we used to have? And the old bridges, the first bridge, the old log cabins, the old Saugatuck and John Baptiste Point du Sable's cabin here. That's Fort Dearborn. That's what Fort Dearborn kind of looked like when we walk across Michigan and Wacker. Here's, yeah, the French Voyageurs. Look, they spelled it like Chicago. They spelled it like the Michigama Native American chief that his bust is on the Marquette building by the elevators there. And look at this great view we got to the St. Regis. We're still along the banks of the Chicago River. We'll head right over here. And got these rocks and yeah, nice mosaics. Those are nice mosaics. Thanks for tuning in. Am I still streaming? Okay. Yeah, I think it's either printed or painted on a big like ceramic tile piece, and then they got tiles around it. I don't know how they did it, but sure if we look into it. That's where the Chicago Spire was going to be. I don't know if are they doing something there? Are they doing any prep work? Are they going to build something there? It would be really nice if they finally use that big hole in the ground that was supposed to be the Chicago Fire and build. There were plans to build a different high-rise there, but I haven't seen anything. And somebody sent me an article that the Union Station, the Amtrak at Union Station, got some funding for upgrading their platforms to make them more ADA accessible. Amtrak was asking for more money to like redo the approaches with the train tracks, but they didn't get all the funding they wanted. So they're just going to do minor things. It probably won't amount to much. But we need to get back over to Union Station sometime. But it looks like they're doing something over there. Let me zoom in here. Let's see here. 8 more subscribers, but we'll get it. As long as we get it by New Year's, it'll be fine. Thanks, everybody. And yeah, we got a great backup. So, you know, if we ever, for any reason, if I ever have to start a new TikTok, we got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We'll be like, hey, you know, subscribe to my new TikTok, and then we'll be back live streaming in a flash. And that's why I want to have a backup on a different platform. I know people are like, what's your backup to your TikTok? I'm like, it's YouTube. And that's why it is. And my backup to YouTube is TikTok. So, yeah. Thanks, Merc. Thanks for subscribing. 2 more. Hey, we're almost to 1,000. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, if anybody watching, if you like my content, it's free to subscribe. We're not talking about a paid, we're talking about a free subscription to YouTube. This one you're watching right now. Hit that subscribe button. Get me over 1,000, and I'll be eternally grateful, because then we can get that ad money, and then we can keep this show going. long as possible. As long as I can keep walking and talking, I'll be senile still. I'll still be walking around there with my walker. Here's where the urban kayaks are in the summertime. Of course, they're closed down for the season. We're December time, but we'll head up here. We got such a beautiful, warm day here. I chose to walk over to the lakefront, and it was worth it because we saw some interesting stuff there. And say hello to Darren Monroe. Hope you're doing well. Darren and I message every once in a while. He's still giving good advice about branding and marketing and how to get an email list. He's right. You need to get email lists. And Darren's a great guy. So and there's the Optima. There's Brandon right there. We went on the top of that building, Streeterville. All our friends here in Streeterville. Isn't that great? And yeah, look at the St. Regis, 1,100 feet tall. Somebody said every building's 1,100 feet tall. That's just that. John Hancock's 1,100. Trump's 1,200 because of that. It gets an extra 100 feet with that little spire, but it's really 1,100 too. But you know, Trump's good at lying with numbers, just like the one he has with in Manhattan. His original Trump Tower, the one he has 3 floors in. They somehow with the elevators there's like 10 floors that are missing, so it seems like it's 10 stories higher than it really is. And it's all good marketing, right, Darren? It's all good marketing. Promote your brand, put your name on everything, and go right to the top. Here is this little playground, and here, of course, there's a great memorial to the submarines built in Manitowoc, Wisconsin during World War II. Look at all those. There's like 24 submarines that were used in World War II that were built in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. And then they have a memorial here to the people that died in Pearl Harbor. And you can go through that hatch. 28 submarines built in Manitowoc, Wisconsin passed this spot on the way to war after Pearl Harbor. And look at that. Look at them going through, submarines going through the DuSable Michigan Avenue Bridge, and that's the bridge right there. That's the bridge. That picture. The submarines went through there. They came down and they went down to Mississippi, and probably went out New Orleans. You know, and maybe some of them. They probably, if they were going to the Pacific Theater, they would probably want to go through the Panama Canal and go out that way. And if they were going to the Atlantic Theater, they would go out to St. Lawrence. And it's possible to go both ways. Isn't that amazing? You can go to the Gulf or the Atlantic. You can pick. Yeah, they're playing on the playground. That's how it's supposed to be. There's a nice dog. So here. Yeah, imagine how see those subs go. And if you're ever down by the Museum of Science and Industry, the German U-boat that you can tour that's down in the they took that across Lakeshore Drive. They stopped traffic in the 1950s when they hauled that thing. They towed it up the Great Lakes. They stopped traffic, hauled it up the beach, rolled it up the beach, and rolled it across Lakeshore Drive at that time, and rolled it over to the Museum of Science and Industry, and that's where it still exists to this day. And they kind of buried it, but yeah, it's amazing. But all these ones that went to World War II and all the sailors that fought from those submarines. It's a nice memorial there. You can crawl through the hatch. But here we'll head over to the Columbus Drive Bridge. We'll go up the stairs and we'll just head back to work. So there's the Island Party Head. Has all the tables sideways there. They're closed up for the season. They still got the swing going there. They got a Christmas tree. We'll show you the Christmas tree in the little gazebo here, whatever it is. Got some barrels. There's a little Christmas tree and a wreath right here. Yeah. So yeah, happy Hanukkah. And there's the Island Party Hut Sandbar. It's closed. Try the Oasis Bar. Okay. Yeah, they built a replica submarine hangar around it. That's amazing. That's nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, Chris, the video display at that German U-boat, they really improved that display a lot. Yeah, and once again, we've been on the outside of this Museum of Science Industry, just like I got us inside the Field Museum. Sometime I need to get us inside the Museum of Science Industry because it's vast, the amount of stuff that's in there, whole trains, and they got they still have the coal mine. You know, it's amazing the exhibits they got in there. Such a vast museum. But so here we'll just head up these stairs here. I'll get you a nice view. We'll get to the top of Wacker Drive. I'll get you a nice view, and then we'll walk towards Michigan Avenue, and then we'll start wrapping it up here because we're already past 1 o'clock here. I know people got to get back to work and lunch and whatever else. I got to get back to work and lunch too. It's Friday. See these stairs here to get you up to the three levels of Wacker Drive here. In the lowest level, this is where they tow your cars. Remember one time we went over there and the guy was like, "Don't film." I was filming where they car the tows, and he was getting mad at me because I was filming it. That's fine. But that's Boot. That's Boot. Yeah. There's all kinds of movies. So, Chicago Riverwalk. Thanks for tuning in on such a warm day. We saw some nice ice skating. Lakefront. Riverwalk. It's amazing the options. Very fortunate where I work. It's very centrally located to go on these little lunchtime excursions. Thanks for getting me so close to 1,000 there, everybody. And we'll keep the show on the road here through the holidays and into the new year. Here's the Aeon Chicago Riverwalk. Oh, I got my stairs in today. There, we're looking towards the lake where we just came from. 1,000 subs. Hey, thanks everybody. Thanks for subscribing. We met a major milestone. Thanks for getting me over 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I really appreciate it. I'll continue to do my best to get you good content here in Chicago. We'll get to more neighborhoods and more areas of the city, but this time of the year I'm just gonna take advantage of all these lights downtown, and we'll just walk. And maybe we'll do Wrigley Field on Saturday night. See if people are out in that pub crawl, filling up those bars and dressed up like elves and Santas and whatever else. And looks like they're, oh, here comes there's a ambulance fire ambulance coming out of the, I might not go all the way to Michigan. I think I'll just go by that bus there, and then there's a nice view to the John Hancock over there, and then I'll walk through the Hyatt to go in the back way of my building to make up some time. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yeah, I'll see you at 5 on TikTok. Thanks Chris, Kevin. Yeah, I'll see you at 5, Kevin, Cole, Jonathan. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks everybody for helping me out here. Everybody that's been a part of this. Chris, thanks for all your help as always. And I couldn't do it without you. I messaged Sarah about a few things, and you guys are doing a great job. Thanks so much for helping me out. Man, that truck popped up there. The back of it popped up. That's weird. There, it did it again. It must be light. But here, there's the Optima, and then the NBC tower in the foreground. I'm trying to get around there because I think, yeah, we'll see the top of the Olympia Center. And then we should be able to see the top of the John Hancock if I get over towards Stetson here. This is Stetson. There's the Prudential, top of the Aeon. This is the Hyatt Regency, the main one downtown here, and they do a ball drop on New Year's Eve. But I don't think I'll be in town. I'll be out. I might be live streaming, but I won't be live streaming from Chicago. I'll probably be in Texas for New Year's, so we'll see. Well, I'll keep you up to date on that. Thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This is what I want to do. See this nice view. You can look straight up. There's the Glacier Center. Have a great day, Wes, Jonathan, Diana. Diana, thanks for being on. Diana, thank you for all you do too. I didn't realize you were on. Thanks, Lisa. And Diana's another one of my great moderators that helps out so much. We got to 1,000 subscribers here And thanks for tuning into YouTube. You're a part of this as well. And look at the Wrigley building. You can see right there. We got the Wrigley building over to the John Hancock. Got the Chicago River. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We'll see you at 5 o'clock. And if I missed anybody, we'll talk to you later. Michael, Chris, Merck, Wes. Thanks everybody. Jonathan, Donna, Lisa, The Way I Roll, Be Creative, Cole, Elizabeth. Thanks everybody. Okay, Tara, thanks so much. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Diana. We'll talk to you later from Chicago. Okay.